Hey guys, Raul here, and today we're going to be talking about the 10K a month, the gold standard for any online business. I've done it now a few times, and I know what it takes. Luckily for you, it's easier than you think. It's not simple. It takes a bunch of steps, but in this video, I'm going to break it down into 3 different parts. We're going to walk through the numbers. We're going to walk through exactly what you need to do on the offer side, and then how to take action and stay consistent. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So first, let's take a look at the numbers. If you understand numbers, you will understand what you need to do. You will understand that it's possible, and you will have a really clear roadmap of what we need to do setup wise to get there. So let's track it backwards. So we want to get to 10K revenue. On average, let's say we're talking about agencies, average ticket size, 2,500 a month. And also this can be just like one time, but if it's stackable, it's even easier. If you get 2,500 every month, then you don't need to get that many clients consistently. We need around 4 closes with 2,500 tickets. We need around 25% close rate from 16, 17 meetings. We need around 37% meeting rate from 45 positive responses to our emails. So we need around 1% positive response rate, which is around 4,455 emails opened. And let's say our open rate is under 50, 45%. We need to be sending almost 10,000 emails monthly, which is 450 emails a day, for what we need 15 email accounts. So let's walk you through exactly how it works. So 15 email accounts, which means we can send around 30 a day. You can see here, 30 a day, and only on work days. So that's the goal what we want to get to. And if you're starting out, you don't need to get 15 accounts straight away. If you want to do it fast, you have the budget, I would recommend you to do it, but you can send emails much slower and you can still get to 10K just a little bit slower. But this is how you can do it within 1 month, even if you have warmed up email accounts. So we get 15 email accounts. We scale them up to 30 emails a day. So we're sending 450 emails a day. We're sending around 10,000 emails monthly. Our open rate is under 50. I put it below average. So we're getting a bunch of opens, and positive response rate 1%. So this is where your offer comes into play, the targeting. If we're targeting right people with a good offer, 1% is good, like it's average. I've seen some people get much more. For lower end, it's like 0.5% also. And then we get around 44 positive responses. And if from those 44 positive responses, we get 37 people to jump on a meeting, we get 16, 17 meetings. And if we can close just 1/4 of those people, and think about it, if we target the right people that can actually help, and we do really well in our communication before they jump on a call, they already know what the call is about, they already know approximate pricing, so they're not jumping completely cold, they're already like pre-qualified. Then closing 1/4 is also like below average. You should be closing more from those. And then we just need 4 closes a month, which is like 1 a week, and with 2,500 ticket size, we get to 10K. So now there's a bunch of variables in here, but the biggest thing that I want you to understand is just you need to be sending a lot of emails. You can send less if you have a much more targeted offer and you're really good at closing, but most of the times it comes down to just sending more. Just imagine like what will happen if you have a good offer and you send 10,000 emails monthly for 3 months. Are you going to get a couple of clients? It's like almost guaranteed, like you're going to get there. So the hard part is setting this up if you're doing it for the first time, and then consistently running it. So first month, we set this up. It takes 2 weeks to warm up. Then we start sending slowly. Then some email accounts break down. I need to buy some more, get some new ones. So you should calculate this into it, that we get to 15 accounts, but monthly, I would invest like $100, $50 to getting more email accounts. So if some get burned, I always have like something new coming on board. Then what else can we play around with is the meeting rate. So once you get a positive response, use Instantly's Unibox to respond to people quickly. Learn from Instant Accelerator how to convert more people into meetings. We can pump up this number. We can get 50% of people to our call. Let's say we get it to 50. You can already see it's almost 14K now. So I'm going to share this sheet with you later. You can play around with it. Same with the close rate. So right now, and before, let's say we get it to 30%. So we close 5 people now instead of 4. Again, another extra 2,500 in our pocket. Let's put 25. And then ticket size. Let's say you're starting out. You don't want to charge too much. You start slowly, like 1, 2, 3K. When you get better and better, you can increase this pricing. We did the same in our lead generation agency. We started with around, like the cheapest plan we ever sold was around 1,200 for setup, but at the end we sold 10K deals. So let's say you get it to 5K, or like you just double your revenue that you can sell. And this is how you start. You set up this engine, you start sending those emails, you start working on a copy, you start working on your processes in getting more people to jump on meetings with you. You work on your sales. Everything is in the Instant Accelerator for free. You close more people, and then you start adding more into your offers. You can go in with one offer and then see if they need something else on top of that. That's how you play around with it. But the main thing is to stay consistent with this. And that's the next part. Now that we understand the numbers, the next thing we need to understand is we need to do it consistently, because sometimes, yes, you can do it within like 1, 2 months, but usually the gains come 2, 3, 4 months down the line, because the emails, the campaigns we're setting up right now, we're reaching out to people. They respond positively. We book a meeting. Maybe the meeting is next week. Then we jump on a call. They're interested. They talk with the partner. Another week, then we jump on another call with you to confirm. So the sales cycle always has this like 2, 4, 5, 6 week lag. So you need to take this into consideration, because that's why in the beginning it's harder. We don't see the results straight away. But once you start seeing those, it's going to stack up really quickly if you keep this engine running. And that's the key. You need to stay consistent. Just keep the engine running. If you lose accounts, like I said, just get new ones. Work on every day showing up, making sure your campaign has leads, making sure they're running, making sure like your accounts aren't burned, making sure your targeting is there, and your leads, your campaigns have enough leads. So just every day set those calendar events and show up and send this, because it's almost impossible to fail if you send 10,000 emails a month. And with Instant now, it's so easy to send 10,000 verified emails. It's around $294 with Instantly. Hypergrowth plus hyperleads. You can do it. The only extra cost you need is 15 accounts. So if it's like $10 per account, it's 150. So around $400, $500 monthly cost to send 10,000 emails, potentially get 10 to 20K. And in the beginning, you might get lower. Like let's say our close rate is 10%. So even if we get to 4K within 1 month, if this is a recurring client, we stack those up, and then after 3 months, if you still retain the first one, you're again over 10K. So you can play around with the numbers. If you're not great at closing sales, don't worry about it. You just need to stay consistent, improve these numbers, get them better and better, and start getting there. And then the third part that's important. So we know the numbers, we know we need to stay consistent, but if we're consistent and we know the numbers, but we're still not getting results, it's because of your offer, your niche or offer. So again, this is in the Instant Accelerator, choosing a niche, choosing an offer that works with cold email. But the main thing that you want to go for is select a niche that's a priority for your clients. That's why lead generation is so good. That's why what I'm showing you, the ROI is so insane. Like if you sell this to your clients as a service, let me show these ones. Yes, so setup costs, the ROI, 20 times return on investment of what you put in. Imagine selling the same thing to clients if you're a lead generation agency. Okay, if you pay me 2,500, I'm going to set up a system for you with 15 accounts that we can reach out to 10,000 clients every month. And if you close 4 of those, you make 20 20 times the money back. It's an insane offer. And that's why lead generation is so good with cold email, because it's a priority. Same can be said about any other marketing sales offers that help companies make more money. It's going to be much harder if you have, let's say, a web design agency, because it's very situational. Same with development agency, very situational. It's not something people need always. Like sales, they need always. Like if somebody comes to me like, Raul, I can get more clients for instantly. Yeah, like show me how. I'm always happy to get more clients. So make sure your offer is really good. It's a priority for cold emailing. And if you're sending 2,000, 3,000 emails and you're not getting any closes, switch your offer, pivot, try something else. And same thing, still stay consistent until you find something that works. Like it will happen. You can't quit. You need to keep going until you find an angle. We recommend lead generation, everything that's a priority for businesses that's reaching out. If you think about their priority list, or if you're targeting CEOs, it's always increase revenue, cut costs, save time. So if you have an offer like that, it's much easier to get there. So now we have those three things. We know the numbers, what we need to hit. We know the approximate amount of email accounts we need. We know how many emails we need to send. We know we need to stay consistent, and we know we need to work on our offer. We need to make sure that it's converting, it's a priority. If you have those three things, like you're going to get to 10K. It's just a matter of time. Some do it faster, some do it slower, but it's like up to you however you want to do it. But if you have money to invest around $500 per month to scaling up to this kind of range, you don't have to go this crazy straight away, but this is the fastest way if you want to get there. Like the ROI is insane. So it's only in your hands. I have so many friends that like know this, they have the skills, but they're only lacking the consistency of showing up daily. I think maybe that's the hardest part. So set those calendar events, maybe find a partner. Write in our Facebook group, instantly cold email masterclass. Maybe you can find a partner, a buddy, a mentor, somebody that's there for you. You can also message our live chat. You can join our live calls, what we do weekly with Instantly founders, Ray and Nils. Just get that community vibe if you're doing it alone. Usually helps if you have a partner. And then commit for at least 3 months. If you do it for 3 months, it's going to be so hard for you to fail. And worst case, you're going to learn so much. And even if you don't get to 10K, if you keep going another 3 months, you're going to get there. So step by step, start learning this. Start by getting those accounts, getting those copies, the leads, everything is inside instantly. All the structure is in the instant accelerator. And remember to stay consistent. So thank you so much. Like, subscribe to get more of this kind of content, and I'll see you in the next video. Good luck. Cheers.